conversation off.
Is that the one where is that the one where he fights Mr. T?
Yes. To the death.
Who in our life can say that we haven't at one time?
Well, Julie Klausner, you of julieklausner.com.
Yes, indeed.
She gave the toast at her wedding.
Really?
Yeah.
I had the honor of giving the toast at Michael and Moira's wedding along with Sintra.
It's exciting.
Don't say that.
It is. I'll say whatever I want.
It was a beautiful wedding. I cried like a baby with emotional problems the whole time. It was beautiful.
I don't cry at weddings.
Why not?
Because it's happy. How am I going to be crying? Everybody, it's a good thing.
I remember
get their lives
a
in
big
order.
memory of like this episode of Small Wonder where like that robot Vicky finally learns to cry. I think that I don't even know if that was the A plot. It may have been the B plot. And at the end, she's crying because someone's like, "Oh, she's finally a real girl." This could have been a dream, by the way. And then at the end, it ends with the father going, "Oh, she's just like a woman. She cries when she's sad and she cries when she's happy." And then it freeze framed. The credits came up.
Everything I've learned from Small Wonder.
Yes, indeed.
What a great show.
All right, fellas.
Julie Clinton, you have a great night, Julie.
Likewise. I'll talk to you guys later.
FMU, you're on the air.
Hello, gentlemen. How's it going?
Hi. Going all right?
Hey, Mr. Kupperman.
Hi.
Hello.
I am your killer. That's what it sounded like. You will die at my hands. This is a guy who calls Fredericks. How are you, Fredericks?
Pretty well.
You're calling from Newport Richey, Florida.
Yes, sir. You know what's south of our border?
What?
Holiday, Florida.
I did not know that.
Yes. No Christmas reference. But you know what's right next to that, though? Elfers. Now, I'm not sure what they had in mind when they were naming these towns.
Elfers.
Elfers, Florida.
E-L-F-E-R-S?
Yes.
Or E-L-F-E-R-Z?
S.
S, okay. Elfers, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to add to the conversation?
Well, actually, I had a couple other things, but when Julie mentioned the Rocky Erickson movie, that reminded me of a request that I made of the AP Mike.
Yes.
And he never complied.
What was the request?
I wanted to see if he would skip in the studio.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You saw the Rocky movie, right?
The Rocky Erickson movie?
Yes.
No, I didn't see that yet.
No. Really?
Yeah,
Wonderful.
no, I didn't.
It's better than the box set.
You mean when the therapist asks him and his brother to skip?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Mike says that he's never skipped in his life. Not Mr. Kupperman.
Yes.
AP Mike, the guy in the box.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was just curious if that would be possible. I mean, it popped into my head. I was on a hold. I said, "Hey, Tom, can Mike skip? Can we see it?"
I don't want to see that.
Oh. Would Mr. Kupperman perhaps draw us a cartoon?
Well, that would make for great radio, first of all, if he started drawing.
Right now.
Exactly.
Yes, that would be fantastic, wouldn't it, Tom?
Look, just trust me with this stuff.
All right, I know. You've been on the radio a while.
Somebody just wrote, Wes just wrote, that he does not like that Fredericks has entered the I don't have to identify myself phase of the best show. That he thinks you think you're a little too big for your britches. That you just think it's like you're kind of in a don't you know who I am stretch right now.
Is that all right?
I gotta say,
I kind of earned it, didn't I?
you just said I was gonna say it was all right until you just said you kind of earned it.
Now it's not all right anymore.
You lost your hunger. Just like Rocky. It's like Rocky 3 now. You're flabby.
I was thinking of the Hunger Force.
What's that?
The Hunger Force. What are they in favor of? Is that like a superhero comic book?
Hey, Mike. Fredericks is banned for 3 months. He's got to get hungry again.
Oh.
3-month ban. Call back in September. Fredericks just took the summer off. We are here with Michael Kupperman, who you might know from the Snake and Bacon comics. Tell's designed to Thrizzle. You know the thing, your stuff is like the perfect gift thing too, in a way. It's like for, you know what I mean? Do you hear that a lot? That people gift your things?
Yeah, I do.
Because it is like because it's kind of thing that somebody might not know about, but then when they read it, they're like, oh my god, I can't believe this existed and I didn't know about it yet. And then when they know, they're like, oh, this is my favorite thing ever. It's really I just tell everybody, if you don't know it, and there's probably a few people who listen who don't know it, go find out about it. It's the best. It's not even great. It's the best. The best. And also, take this moment. You did the T-shirt for the 24-hour marathon for the show. I could have cried when I saw that picture. How awesome it was.
Oh, thanks.
That was. First of all, thank you so much for doing that. You did it so fast and so willingly, and it was such a. We did not deserve that, Michael Kupperman, but yet you gave it to us. I talk in like third person. It's always comfortable when somebody talks in the third person. 201-209-9368 is the number. We're here in the studio with Michael Kupperman. We only have 12 minutes left. I should also mention, again, this Saturday, Cherry Blossom Clinic with Terry T is going to have White Mystery on. But if you need your fix of white stuff, you keep listening to Evan Funk Davies. He's got White Hills on his show tonight. It's going to be exciting. It's a week of white power on WFMU. Did you have you mentioned the things that inspired you when you had started off, like the things that just or the things that inform you now? Like, were there comics that actually